Welcome to day 6. I weighed in at 173.8 pounds this morning. We're going to start tying things back to why you started this program in the first place, to fix chronic orofacial pain and disease. Everyone who sits in my dental chair with these issues are sarcopenic, meaning lacking in muscle mass. Yes, we can be fat and sarcopenic. Muscle isn't only for motion. It's an important organ that talks to your bone and nerves. Super important concept here. Resistance training stimulates neurogenesis. More accurately, resistance training elevates BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is linked to neurogenesis. TMJ disorders are manifestations of neuromuscular dysfunction. Periodontal bone loss happens when we don't stimulate bone growth. Lifting weights, aka neuromuscular activation, restores nerve function and improves bone density. Resistance training also reduces inflammatory signals like TNF-alpha and interleukin-6. The more muscle you have, the more of a reservoir you have for storing glucose, which helps you mitigate the damaging effects of consistently elevated blood glucose. The benefits of resistance training are immense. Another key concept about muscles. When we turn 30 and don't engage in resistance training, we lose about 10% of our muscle mass a decade. That's a massive decrease in quality of life if we don't do anything about it. If we weight train regularly, we lose 2% muscle mass per decade. That's a huge difference. I'll show you how tomorrow. Peace out.
This basic physics. But then in the movie we have John Clauser, who won the 2022 Nobel Prize winner, doesn't get it. I mean, of course it's not basic physics. It's so many orders of magnitude more complicated than basic physics. So yeah, just every single part of this, again, every single part of the alarmist narrative, if you look at it carefully, it's all bogus. 100% of it is. And I want to bring up this whole thing, and maybe you're about Bitcoin mining causing bad weather. I was just watching some of the adopting the El Salvador thing. They're talking about there's kind of a thread going through there that Bitcoin doesn't cause a lot of bad weather. It is CO2, and we know CO2 causes some bad weather, but it doesn't cause a lot of it. There's that kind of thing. But anyway, I'd like to push back on that and say it doesn't cause any bad weather. Everything CO2 doesn't make the weather at all, and arguably it makes the weather a little bit